Here's Craig Button to talk about the end of the Winnipeg Jets' 8-game unbeaten run to start the season and the end of the Leafs' 3-game winless streak. And we should mention that Craig Berube was hilarious, said the team had been too cute during that 3-game winless streak, which I feel is a very Craig Berube thing to say. So, Craig, were they less cute on Monday night in a win over the Jets?
You know, Jay, nobody ever said I was too cute. Do you know how much I'd long to be called cute? Never going to happen, and it never did happen, just for the record. But when you think about Craig Berube and the way he's really tried to impress upon the team that this is the way we would like to see you try to play. We'd like to add something a little bit different to your game. So what is that? That's direct hockey. That's taking the puck and getting to the net. That's not fumbling around with it. That's not playing ring around the rosy with the puck in the offensive zone, keep passing it around. He wants that puck taken into the hard areas. He wants the puck to go there. He wants players to go there. He wants pressure. And he wants it, I don't know how many times we've heard him say, straight ahead direct hockey. That's what Craig Berube wants from this team. And he doesn't want them to not be creative. He just wants them to add this particular element to their game. Because come playoff time, you can't just play one style. You got to be able to adapt. And certainly in this game, the Toronto Maple Leafs were full marks for playing so well, playing so direct, putting a lot of pressure on the Winnipeg Jets. They got up 4-0. Yes, the power play of the Jets got them back into the game. But the way that the Leafs played, I don't think that Craig Berube would be saying it's too cute. He'll say, and that's what we can do to have success against good teams and when it comes to playoffs.
And I wonder what Scott Arniel would say, because as you mentioned, his team falls down 4-0 at home. It was a very disappointing start. They made it interesting in the end, as you know. But why were the Jets not able to extend this unbeaten run to start the season?
You know, when you play against a team that you're facing in the Toronto Maple Leafs that haven't been sharp, we know they haven't been sharp in the last week. And so they're going to come in and bring their A game. So you know you have to be right at that level. Simply put, Jay, the Jets weren't at that level. They weren't at the level of speed and pace and purpose that the Toronto Maple Leafs were at. And that's why they fell behind 4-0. The best power play in the league got them back into this game. And certainly at 4-2, they had a couple more chances on the power play because of some of the, I guess what I would call undisciplined play of the Toronto Maple Leafs. But they couldn't take advantage, and Pacioretty scores the 5th goal. Very, very impressive by the Leafs. And when you push your opponent like that, you also force your opponent to try to raise their game. And simply put, the Winnipeg Jets weren't able to do that for the first 25 minutes.
Jets will move on to face Detroit. Leafs will face Seattle. Craig, listen, you are such a stylish guy, our arbiter of style around here, our ombudsman of elegance. We wanted you to weigh in on something that happened on yesterday's show. We had a couple of different opinions about how I was dressed. First from Gerald Andrew Crook, our longtime viewer. He thought I looked like Hugh Hefner. However, my nightly suit raider, Lori, absolutely hated my look, giving the wardrobe a 0.7 out of 10. So here it is, Craig. Here is the infamous outfit. I hand it over to you to split the tie. What do you think?
I'm a big believer that the person makes the clothes, Jay. And what other people may not be able to pull off, you can. So that's a look that you can pull off because you have a confidence about you. You have big shoulders, you lean back, and you have like an elegance in terms of your style and your height. Bottom line, if anybody thought that you should have been Hugh Hefner, like you'd have needed to be wearing a robe, and
Yep.
You didn't have a robe on. You were doing something that I think fits your style. And that's all that matters. So don't worry about what I think. Don't worry about what anybody else thinks. Just be comfortable in your own clothes choices.
Thank you very much, Craig Button. That is a kind thing to say. You know, Craig's going to join me on tomorrow's show. He and Mike Johnson have put together their own version of Team Canada ahead of the Four Nations face-off in February. And Craig is going to reveal the forwards on tomorrow's show. I can't wait for that. That'll be on tomorrow's edition of SportsCenter.